The death of Moses, Deuteronomy 34. In the land of Moab, at journey's end, Moses stood upon Mount Nebo, his friend, gazing across the promised land so fair, knowing he would not enter, burdened with care. 120 years had passed since God first called him a chosen outcast. Through trials and triumphs, his faith unwavering, leading the Israelites, their hope never wavering. With eyes still bright, yet heart heavy with sorrow, Moses knew his time on earth would not borrow. For God had decreed, in a voice soft and clear, that the promised land would never draw near. From the mountain summit, Moses beheld the land flowing with milk and honey, compelled. The destiny of his people, a vision so grand, but he would not join them in that sacred land. With his strength unabated, his spirit aflame, he climbed Mount Nebo, his final ascent, untamed. There, the Lord appeared in a holy embrace to witness Moses' departure, filled with grace. The Lord spoke kindly, words gentle and true. Behold the land I promised, so vibrant and new. Though you cannot enter, your legacy will stand, for you have led my people with a guiding hand. Moses' heart swelled with a mixture of pride and a longing for the land forever denied. He knew he had fulfilled God's holy command, but the sadness within him would forever withstand. As the sun cast its golden rays upon the scene, Moses felt the touch of eternity, serene. His strength began to wane, his breath shallow, as he prepared to leave this world, to follow. With the Israelites unaware of his fate, Moses rested upon the mountaintop, his soul abate. He closed his eyes, the weight of his mission complete, embracing the stillness, in God's presence, replete. The angels of heaven gathered near, to guide Moses on his journey, without fear. They carried his spirit on wings of grace, to a realm where he'd find eternal resting place. And so, Moses, the faithful servant of God, bowed out of this world, honorably shod, leaving behind a legacy powerful and grand, a shining example for all of the promised land. His memory lives on, his teachings endure, a beacon of inspiration forever secure. For Moses, the leader, the prophet, the sage, has left an indelible mark on history's page. The Israelites mourned their beloved guide, whose presence had been their staunchest guide. They wept for Moses, their shepherd so true, whose voice had carried wisdom, old and new. Joshua, his disciple, now took the lead, anointed to fulfill the divine decree. With courage and strength, he led the way to claim the land where the Israelites would stay. Moses' legacy echoed through the ages, his words preserved in sacred, ancient pages. The Torah, his gift, a guiding light, illuminating paths in the darkest night. His commandments etched in hearts and minds, a moral compass for all humankind. Through trials and tribulations they stood, a testament to Moses' unwavering good. His faith in God, unyielding and strong, sustained the Israelites, righting every wrong. From the slavery of Egypt, they were set free, guided by Moses, their hearts filled with glee. He spoke with God face to face, unveiled, a prophet, a leader, whose wisdom prevailed. His miracles astounded, his teachings inspired. In him, the divine presence never tired. The death of Moses marked the end of an era, but his spirit lived on, a flame that would not wither. His words continued to resonate and inspire, igniting faith, setting souls afire. In Deuteronomy 34, his passing was told, a bittersweet tale, both somber and bold. For Moses, the servant of God, had completed his race, leaving behind a legacy time could not erase. So let us remember the life he had led, a man of courage, with a heart widespread. Though he never set foot in the promised land, his impact on humanity will forever stand. The death of Moses brought tears of grief, yet his memory brought solace and relief. For his spirit lives on, in every prayer, in every heart that seeks God's love and care. In the story of Moses, we find our own, a journey of faith through the unknown. With steadfast devotion and unwavering belief, we can conquer mountains, find solace in grief. So let us honor Moses, the prophet so great, whose life and teachings continue to resonate. May his legacy inspire, forever endure, and guide us on paths that are righteous and pure.